Hi everyone, we're going to do some tarot no-nos today. Rule number 1. Don't force yourself on people. Don't go up to strangers at parties and say, "Do you want a tarot reading?" Unsolicited psychic readings are unethical and can cause confusion and upset. It's happened to me, I know. If you're starting out and you need guinea pigs, then use family and friends, I would say, and maybe they won't take you so seriously. And remember, please keep it light. Never sit down with your querent, put cards down on the table, look at the cards and say, "Oh dear." Don't use old-fashioned meanings for some of the more alarming looking cards in the pack. Look, here's the Death card, the Tower, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords. If you're reading tarot in the modern world, you have to do some research. You have to find some much more positivistic meanings. So you don't say death, self-destruction, heartbreak, ruin. You say change and transformation, difficult but constructive conversations, chasing the demons out of the house, the low point of the cycle after which things can only get better. Don't read anyone's tarot with a third person watching, let alone a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, a seventh, a 10th. Sometimes people don't realize how exposing a tarot session can be. You really might pick up things about that person's life that are quite private. Just don't do it. One-to-one only, please. Never read while tired. Never read while drunk. Please never read while stoned. Okay, so you need to take responsibility for what you're doing. If a querent comes to you with a delicate question and decides to ask a tarot reader that question, they too need to take some responsibility. Example, someone comes into your tarot tent, he or she is worried about his or her marriage, and asks you, "Is my husband/wife the right person for me?" Now that's a very delicate question. They're already married. You can say to that person, "Are you sure you want to ask that question?" And if that person says yes, then you can go ahead. Now, if you see an answer, don't withhold it. That's very disturbing. I did it once. It was the worst tarot reading I've ever done. If you see that that person's husband/wife is the wrong person for them, then say it. And then the querent has to deal with that. It was the querent's decision to ask. Let me tell you something. If you are being given messages by the universe to channel to people and you don't pass them on, the universe will stop giving you messages. Don't answer legal or medical questions. The only exception to this is if someone has already been to see a doctor or a lawyer and has had an opinion and now wants your opinion on that opinion. Lastly, don't read for free. It's quite wrong, it sets up the wrong energy. The exception to this is if there's some sort of energy exchange involved. If you really can't bear to charge your friends money, for heaven's sake, ask them to give you something. For example, you could ask them to give you a tarot pack, if that's approximately the budget you're talking about. If you read for free, people won't take you seriously, you won't take it seriously, and you won't develop as a tarot reader. If you have any tarot no-nos, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next week. Bye. If you've enjoyed this video, you might like to consider subscribing to my channel. It makes a difference. Thank you.